even now, we're like, we can't quite believe that we made a Star Wars show.
Hello, how are
Hi.
you?
How's it going?
Very well. Thank you so much for your time. I'm here in Lima, Peru, and congratulations. It's an amazing show. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So how's your day so far?
Oh, good. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, good. This is it. Like you're the second person, so you're
Okay.
fresh,
Well, I wish,
fresh.
yes, I wish you a beautiful day then.
Something's wrong.
Star Wars for me is a huge part of my love for cinema, my work. I work in, talking about movies and TV shows and that. And in some way, it's because of Star Wars. I see it when I was a kid and I still love it. So when you get attached to the project, how do you feel the first impression? And of course, you feel nervous, anxious. How was that process?
Yeah, it's honestly like you're constantly sort of pinching yourself. Like, I can't believe that this is really gonna happen. We went in and I pitched the idea like a long time ago to Lucasfilm, like right after I finished the first Spider-Man movie. So it was like a long process of not really developing it, more just waiting until I was done making Spider-Man movies so we could start making this. But yeah, you're constantly like, even now, we're like, we can't quite believe that we made a Star Wars show.
And also working with Lucasfilm in a universe that is extended and super big, how do you control which is your part of the universe? How far you can move? How can you create a world that is very specific?
Yeah. I mean, it's good that it's a big galaxy. It's not like it's all on Earth and these storylines wouldn't totally overlap. But our idea was about kids getting lost, and so there's something about it that's about being a little bit isolated. So we were able to carve out an area for our story and make up some new planets and do all of that. That was new, but being able to work with some of the people at Lucasfilm like Doug Chang, who are experts at Star Wars, so it maintained the Star Wars feeling.
Yeah.
And also something that we love of the original and the George Lucas concept was the practical things. You got real people with suits, real sets, everything is there. Of course, the technology helps a lot. So how do you combine the idea of the practical and the new way of technology?
I mean, selfishly, I like doing as many things practically as possible, just because it's really fun to go onto set and see a droid, like a puppeteer droid and a big animatronic alien. And for us, it was also really about creating kind of like a transportive, immersive environment for the kids as well. So it's so much more fun and so much more real for them if they're like actually looking at a giant alien that's like looming for them. So whenever it was possible, we tried to do it the old-fashioned way.
What did you do? We're lost. Really lost.
But how complicated it is, or how fun is if you're involved with the special effects team, how far you can go, because it must be tricky when you are directing, with a creature, with an animatronic, the things they can do and the things they can do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very long like R&D process when you're working with like Legacy Effects, who like built a lot of our animatronics and puppets. You start with like a really basically like made out of cardboard version. Like, for example, SM-33, the like main droid in the show, we started with this like really, really rough version where they were showing us like the limitations, what it can and can't do. And, everyone had the scripts, so they sort of knew the expectations, but there's such a great creative team. Like, they're always trying to push the boundaries of what they can do.
And by the time we were shooting, they're so good at making these droids and creatures come to life with the animatronics or just simple human puppetry, that every single time you would start talking to the creature or the droid.
Yeah, you forget that there's a person behind you, like even if they're right there, or that there's someone with the remote control operating it. Like, you're giving notes,
and
you're giving acting notes to like a puppet.
And they're so good at it, and they love it so much that they're still having the puppet be alive.
Yeah, the puppet will like nod.
Eggs.
Yeah, you start taking it for granted. Like, you start just feeling like they're as real as Jude Law.
Yes, I love that. Congratulations again. Time's up. Thank you so much for your time. And I wish a big success for the show and for the rest of your day.
Thanks a lot.
So much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
No matter what,